You know that feeling, right? When your computer is just sick. It's sluggish, it's doing weird things, and you just know something is wrong. Well, what if I told you that your computer has its own personal doctor? Today, we're diving into antivirus software and figuring out how it keeps our digital lives healthy and safe. All right, so here's our checkup for today. First, we're going to talk about the digital sickness, what these viruses actually are. Then we'll meet our digital doctor, the antivirus software. We'll look at the tools it uses, peek into some advanced lab work, and wrap it all up with your very own digital wellness plan. Sound good? Let's go. Okay, first things first, the digital sickness. Think about it. Just like us, our computers are out there in the world exposed to all kinds of digital germs. We call them viruses and malware. And yep, there are people out there, hackers creating new ones all the time, just waiting to infect our systems. So, is your computer feeling a little under the weather? Maybe it's running way slower than it used to, or you're getting all these bizarre pop-ups out of nowhere? These are the symptoms. It's the digital version of a cough or a fever, a surefire sign that something's not right on the inside. But hey, no need to panic. When your device starts feeling sick, there's a doctor on call 24/7. And that brings us right to the solution. Meet your digital doctor, the antivirus software that acts as your system's own personal physician. So, what is this stuff really? Well, at its heart, an antivirus is a piece of software that has three main jobs, and they're all super important. It has to find the threats, stop them from doing any damage, and then, of course, get them out of your system for good. And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? An antivirus works similarly to the medicine given to the patients to get well. It's perfect. Just like medicine helps you get better, antivirus helps your computer heal from an infection. It's literally the prescription for a sick computer. All right, now for the really cool part. How does this digital doctor actually figure out what's wrong? It's not just guessing. It has a whole bag of sophisticated diagnostic tools to pinpoint the exact problem. Let's take a look under the hood. Okay, so our doctor basically has two main ways of checking for sickness. The first is called signature-based. Think of it like a giant FBI database of known virus fingerprints. If a file's code matches something in that database, bam, it's a known threat. The other method is heuristic-based. This is more like detective work. The software looks for suspicious behavior, the symptoms of a new unknown illness. It's incredibly powerful for catching brand new viruses, but sometimes it can get it wrong and flag a healthy program, a false positive, if you will. So let's zoom in on that behavior-based detection, because it's pretty clever. Imagine a doctor who knows you really, really well. First, the antivirus gets a baseline. It learns what's normal and healthy for your system. Then it just watches. It monitors everything for strange actions, like a program suddenly trying to encrypt all your files. The moment it spots something shady, it slams the door shut and puts that threat in quarantine. That way, the sickness can't spread. And this whole observation thing, it's absolutely crucial for fighting the sneakiest germs out there. We're talking about zero-day exploits. That's a fancy term for brand new attacks that nobody has a defense for yet. And it's great against polymorphic malware, which is like a shapeshifter, constantly changing its code to stay hidden. This method is what catches those bad guys in the act. But what happens when a regular checkup just isn't cutting it? For those really mysterious, complex illnesses. Well, that's when our digital doctor needs to send a sample off for some advanced lab analysis. We're getting into the high-tech, specialist tools now. So what do these lab tests look like? Well, you've got cloud analysis. This is like sending a sample to a global network of top specialists who have seen millions of cases and can identify it almost instantly. Then there's sandbox analysis. This is genius. It runs a suspicious program in a totally safe, sealed-off virtual room, a sandbox, to see what it does without any risk to your actual computer. And finally, there's HIPS, the Host Intrusion Prevention System. Think of this as a super attentive nurse who's constantly watching and asking you for permission. Hey, should I allow this program to do this? Before anything potentially dangerous happens. Okay, so the threat has been diagnosed and treated. What now? Well, just like with our own health, it's all about the long game. It's about prevention and staying healthy. And that's where your digital wellness plan comes in, keeping you protected day in and day out. And just like a real doctor has different medicines they can prescribe, there are a bunch of different antivirus options out there. You've probably heard of some of the big names like Norton, McAfee, Avast, or Malwarebytes. Each one is like a different prescription, offering its own wellness plan to keep your devices in top shape. And believe me, the benefits of having a good wellness plan are massive. We're talking way beyond just stopping viruses.
This is about preventing identity theft, shutting down those sneaky phishing scams, getting a heads up about dangerous websites before you click, and even locking down your passwords. It's really the whole package, total digital healthcare that keeps your system running the way it's supposed to.
So as we wrap this up, it really all boils down to one simple thing. Your digital health is in your hands. You wouldn't ignore a real sickness, right? You'd go to a doctor. Your devices deserve that exact same care. So I'll leave you with this question. Is your device protected?